When I was in my early 30s, although I looked like I was 12, I mentally decided to become a man and start getting buff, doing pull-ups, push-ups, only calisthenics. And about 8 years later, fast forward, and I'm so strong now that when I go outside, I have to bring casts for people's arms because I shake a lot of people's hands, and when I do, I break. I break them. So I just have to, here you go. Here's a pre-advanced cast. Are you sure you want to shake this calisthenics hand? I grip. So I've been doing calisthenics now for about 8 years. Don't judge my body because I do like 5-day dry fasts, 21-day water fasts. Like, I lose muscle for a living. So don't like, oh, 8 years, you should be like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm not, and I don't want to be. I work out to enhance my health, and I realize the more intense you get, the likely further away you're getting from actual health. So lately, I've just been wanting to like increase the endurance a bit. I've been looking up like, what can I do for endurance? I don't want to start running and get freaking runner's knees. So I looked up rebounding. That's about as low impact an endurance exercise as you can get. It's so soft, you're bouncing. It's like, okay, that's what we're gonna do. So my mom had one, so I wanna go over what I changed in my calisthenics routine to bring more endurance into my life. So every day now I start with 10 minutes of rebounding. That's my warm up, and it's fun. It makes me giddy like a school child. And then I do my regular bridges on day one. This is a Monday. I have not advanced beyond this. I don't really care that much, but I try to stretch higher and higher, and I just do like 8 reps and then we're done. Like, I don't care too much about this. I just want to stretch the back. Day one is stretch day, basically. I consider this a stretch. It's a very easy day back into warming up. I also do some one-legged calf raises, and I'm elevating now just to get that stretch a bit more. And I do like 8 of these, even though I could probably do 40. I just don't care. Like, I don't want to be standing there for hours. I don't need super big calves. This is a stretch day. It's an easy, fun day back. And then I'll end the workout with another 10 minutes on the rebounder. So like, that's my sandwich. Rebound, exercise, and then rebound. The biggest change that I'm making is every other week, I'm going to do endurance exercises instead of just like the one-limbed movements that are so difficult. I just want to build up some more working, move the lymph more, just become more healthy, circulation improving, instead of just only focusing on strength and building muscle, bro, for the gains. Like, I don't care. I just want to be healthy with clear skin. So that'll get me sweating more. It's been good times. So on strength day, I'm doing the one-arm push-up in my sushi underwear. I'm trying to keep as straight as possible. And on the fruitarian week, where we're just doing regular push-ups, the biggest change I do here is on the strength days, I'm doing these reps and then I'm resting about 6 minutes in between sets. On the endurance days, I only allow 2 minutes of rest, and I time it and I make sure nothing happens in between. And then I go right back at it. So that second set, like, I can hardly do any. It already burns from the beginning. Like, I'm not recovered yet, but I'm just going for it, like a endurance type of workout. It's still very hard. I'm surprised at how little push-ups I can do. It's sad. I used to be able to do way more, but I still feel stronger now. On strength week, I'm limiting myself to 2 sets, whereas Endurance Boy does 3. No matter what, I rebound for 10 minutes on either strength or endurance day. The only difference is in between sets. On endurance week, I only have 2 minutes, so I rest. Whereas on strength week, I have 6 minutes and I rebound between those strength bursts. You following me? And then at the end, I always do more rebounding on either week. When it comes to leg day, this is the only weighted exercise I do just because it helped me with the balance, and legs are so strong if you use no weights. I don't know, man, it just seems so useless, so I'm just used to using this bag. So strength day is pistol squats using one leg, An endurance day is just regular squats, although I realize I should be going way lower than that. What a sissy effort that was, wow. So I should be going as low as I go on the pistol squats. I will fix that next week, I promise. I love this structure though, of doing it like it's a different week every other week. It's like, okay, strength week this time. Let's see, can I do 5 reps of these one arm push-ups? And then the next week, it's like, okay, endurance, a bit of a break. It's more like joint building and joint strength and tendon health. It's all about just like endurance, getting the pump, you're sweating more. It's a good balance. So pull day, I'm doing one arm negatives for strength day, and endurance is just regular pull-ups. The strength day, like that's my hardest move, I think, of the entire 2 weeks, is these negatives. And I can do like 3.5 reps, barely. And it's hard, it's not easy. It seems like the actual workout time is roughly the same, doing the one arm negs for both arms versus 2 arm. The main difference is when it's endurance week, I do 2 sets on the rings and 1 set on the bar. And then the next week, I'll do 2 on the bar and 1 on the rings, just to alter things up a bit. But it just works slightly different muscles, so get some variation in there. When it comes to handstand push-up day, the only thing I'm doing different is I'm doing half ups on the endurance day, and I'm doing 3 sets instead of 2. They're a little faster. It's not much different. It was kind of tough to make those easier for endurance day, but it is what it is. That's what we're doing, and we're sticking with it. It's still like a very strength-based exercise, but you do it for so much longer. There's a ton of calisthenics people building like way too much muscle because they do like 100 sets. Like they're doing it for 4 hours. I just want to increase it a little bit, not much more. Really, the only reason I'm doing this endurance week is to get the lymph moving more and sweat more for better skin, I think. So like that's all we're working on here. Just get better health, better circulation. My last day of the week is leg day. I just show you what I usually do for strength, which is kind of slow movements. And then what I'm doing for endurance, which is this week, is faster like this. So it's not much different, but I do need to straighten those legs, sir. Well, I don't know what I'm doing there with those bent knees. That's cheating. Oh man, it's always interesting to film yourself and then you see how cowardly you are. And it's like, oh wow, I'm not doing these at all properly. But there we have that. And here's my body. Still got plenty of muscle, plenty too much muscle, and I'm like basically fruitarian, eating 0 high protein foods whatsoever. I'm not focusing at all on eating high protein or high calorie. I'm like just entirely focused on digestive health and skin and energy and listening to my body. So like I'm probably eating less than 2,000 calories a day, maybe closer to 1,500 a lot of days, and hardly any protein at all, and it's hilarious. After doing those 2 dry fasts, 4-day and a 5-day, I feel like I'm getting into Eli zone, where I'm allowed to function as a breatharian part-time. And I don't need, I soak up nitrogen from the air. Protein might actually be a myth. There's plenty of fruitarians that are strong, and I've never been able to do that, but I feel like I'm getting there now. I can actually absorb some stuff. Because Eli often eats like 1,200 calories, getting maybe 30 grams of protein a day, and he like still does lots of fasting. So he absorbs like every bit of those 30 grams of protein, whereas before my gut was so compromised I felt like I had to eat 3 times the amount of protein just to absorb his 30 grams. So I'm eating like 90 grams thinking, see, I need more protein, bro. Protein builds muscle. No, your gut sucks and you just have to work it out in a German new medicine-like fashion and just pretend that everything's okay and you don't have no traumas and you can digest anything that life throws at you. Just work through the mental mind and you will increase your health, and I feel like it's working. I mean, let's be real here. That body that you saw, it's not like the most impressive body, but I've been vegan now 7 months, and a lot of that has been fasting and fruit cleansing and juices, like totally low protein. There was a bit where I was trying to add some like tofu and stuff, and my gut's hurting, and I'm like, this ain't working. So this low protein is so much better for my gut. My douche tuber light just died. Oh man, that's not even a YouTube show anymore. It's just an incandescent bulb now. What's the point of even talking? Let's finish the video. I have zero will to live now. Are you thumbing it up? You didn't. The reason you would choose to thumb this video down is because you work out by having a mountain lion stretch your calf muscles. You're tempting him with meat, human meat. He could easily defeat you. Just because you've seen some people stand up tall and they run away, he's probably going to see that you're a weak fruitarian and just start eating you. There's going to be very little you can do to stop him except shave him and try to sell his fur while he's eating you. I've seen that work. You're welcome to try it. I'm going to leave. How you doing? Subscribing for more Monkey Strength? I should have promoted that book at the beginning. Oh boy, there go the sales. That hurts the wallet. Subscribe for more videos and I'll see you in the next one.